Hey, it's Gluten-Free Beer Brian here with a special unboxing video. I recently got my hands on this iGulu F1. Am I showing you the right side? Good, it says it there too. Alright, iGulu F1 Smart Beer Homebrew Appliance. This thing runs about $700 on their website. And I mean, this is true unboxing. I haven't even opened it. I've watched some videos on it and read through their website. Seems like a pretty cool system. The thing that attracted me to it is it gives you temperature controlled fermentation in a very small package. It does like 1 gallon batches, which is great for a lot of people. So, oh, that was a shipping fee. Okay. All right, come on. I'm out of the box. The box within the box. There. Let's take a look at this. Neat. All right. So they say you can, right now they have like 3 beer kits, none of which are gluten-free. Let's see what we've got here. We have instruction sheet, an instruction manual, all right, I'm gonna move this. We have like a silicone or something, drip tray. Feels pretty good, nice quality. Oh, I think this is like the tap handle. Feels pretty good weight to it. Here it hit the glass table. Small box with something in it. The power supply. And this piece, which I believe goes to the fermentation tank or something. I'm gonna leave that there for just now. Put that to the side. Let's see, we've got a Bavarian wheat kit, an amber lager kit, oh, there's one more, a pale ale kit, and this is the unit itself. So you can see that's about the size it is. Now I'm going to be using this a little bit differently than at least any other videos I've seen, because I'm going to do because I can't do the beer kits because I'm celiac and gluten-free, and the beer kits have DME that's made from barley. Sorry, I'm out of breath. don't get old. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a cider, and I'm gonna use their kit for the yeast and the hops. I'm gonna do a hopped cider, and one of the neat things with this system is it has RFID cards in each kit that you tap here, and then it tells the machine what to do, how to cool it, how to warm it up for diacetyl rest and all of that. So first step, so you take this off. Let's see. I need to see this lifts off, and then this, I guess, comes out somehow. So you can pull your little fermentation and serving keg tank thing out. And even this little piece feels nice and solid. It doesn't feel cheap, or, it's got a little bit of weight to it. And there's magnets that hold it down. So here's the tap handle. Toss that down there so you can see what it looks like. So then, when you're serving. And let's plug this thing in. Now, before I plug it in, I'm going to turn it around so you can see. On the back here is a spot for a like SodaStream cylinder, and then you have a pressure gauge, an on-off valve here, and there's some way that you adjust your PSI. Let's see. Well, I'll cover that in the next video. The next video will be serving and tasting the cider, which I need to go grab the apple juice. But first, I'm gonna set this aside. No, I was gonna plug it in. And then turn it frontwards. Turn the switch on. Okay, that's lighting up. Now I'm outdoors because it's a nice day, so let's see. I don't know if you can see the screen there very well. Let's see, touch yes, PSI, freedom units. Okay, so you can even scroll through the different programmed in fermentation profiles, or you can use the RFID for the kit. So now I'm gonna set this right over here. And before you start fermenting, you have to clean this part. But let's see this. It's got this lock ring like this. It is plastic. Feels like it's, pretty good quality. And it's got a dip tube on it. That's where this goes to the bottom to serve the fluid out. this little baggie. It's got like an extra thing similar to that, another tube, just like this one. Cool. It's got this piece, which I think might go to, you can use this setup with like those pre-filled 1 gallon little kegs from the store, like the Heineken or whatever. So I'm thinking that has something to do with that, as well as that other thing I showed you earlier. But when you, before you start to ferment anything, you need to sanitize this, and this shows you, it's like more instruction cards. And an O-ring. Oh, I need to put the O-ring on. Cool. So this is just a spray bottle full of diluted Star San. It's a sanitizer, no rinse sanitizer. You're just gonna spray everything on here. Anything that's going to touch your beverage needs to be sanitized. So that's been sanitized. And I'll sanitize it again. But we're going to put Star San in the fermenteg, whatever you want to call this thing. They probably have their own name for it. Because it's a fermenter and a keg. And you're just going to kind of splash the Star San around in there. And it foams up. It's supposed to do that. Huh. So, I'm gonna go grab that apple juice. Alright, so all you'll need is a gallon of apple juice. Boom. Got this on sale at the store for $3 for both. And I know there's another feature of this I want to try and check out, if I can figure it out. How do I go back? Oh, I'll have to show you that next time. So one of the neat functions is it actually has a built-in air pump. So, like if you have a beer that you're serving and you're gonna drink it at the party, and you know you're all gonna go through it in a night, you run out of CO2, you don't have any CO2, you can just use the air pump to pump through it. You could also use that, like, you know, you put your Star San in here and you could use that to flow your Star San through the system to sanitize it, to sanitize the internals. So I'm going to take that Star San, dump it out, and don't worry about the foam. That's good. That actually becomes yeast nutrient. That little bit of foam in there. So just dump in your juice. And because I want this to be a hoppy cider, I think I'm going to pick the pale ale. I don't know, I got to look at them. Make a decision on which kit I want to use. Let's see, pale ale. Priming sugar, dry brewer's yeast. Okay, I'm gonna have to open it to really see, because it's got a natural hops bitter extract and a natural hops aromatic extract. Oh, of Mosaic. I like Mosaic. Let's see the lager kit. I'm just trying to see which yeast and hops I want to use. I'll keep this one for a different project, I think. And this one, yeah, that only has a bitter extract. So I'm gonna use this one, the pale ale kit, which it does come with the DME, which I'm not using, but I am going to use the hop extracts, the yeast, and it comes with priming sugar, which I don't think I'll use this time. So, all you do is take your, let's see, I'm going to use the bitter. Sure. It's just a liquid, it just squirts right in there. So that's the bitter, and then this is the aromatic. Ooh, that smells really hoppy. Definitely aromatic. So there we go. And then this little packet of yeast. And then we put this back on. Put this clamp ring back on. Set this inside the machine here. Lift up that part. Push that gizmo back down there, and then this goes in there. This is the, I don't know if you can see it. It's got this other little tube here. This goes to the CO2 to push the beer out when it's done, or in this case, cider. Drop that puppy back on. And inside the kit is this little RFID sticker And all I should have to do is, let's see. Yep, you touch it there, it pops up, says pale ale. Press next. And it says 1 day at 60 degrees, 2 days at 64, 3 days at 68, 3 days at 35. And then I guess it's ready to serve. And right now this is blue. Let's see. So press brew. No keg detected. Put in the keg to start fermentation. Okay, well, it is in there. See if it picked it up now. Yep, picked it up. Yep, and it tells me how many days, what the temperature is, how many PSI is in the keg. And one thing I did look up is that you can unplug it, plug it back in, and it'll remember what it's doing. So it'll just pick up, you know, where it left off. So if you lose power, or like me, today I'm gonna have to move this from the porch to my workbench. It's not gonna lose track of what it was doing. It has a cooling unit, or basically a refrigeration unit built into it, so it cools the chamber to the correct temperature, maintains the right temperature for you know, proper healthy fermentation, and it'll even drop it down to serving temperature and cold crash it and all of that. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. And I'm really looking forward to doing some small batches of the gluten-free beer that I usually make, especially to, you know, experiment with different recipes where I'll only need, what, 2-3 pounds worth of malt instead of 12 to 15 or something. You know, that'll be nice. Develop recipes with this, have the really precise fermentation control that I don't even have with the rest of my setup. Well, I could, but it'd be a big pain in the ass. This thing's nice and easy so far. So we'll see how this turns out in about 9 to 10 days. Thank you, peace. And link down below for my, what do you call it? To get discounts on it, and to get my affiliate link, that's what it's called. I should disclose, they sent this to me for free to check it out. Once I'm done checking it out, I get to keep it. So yeah, there's those legal disclaimers. All right, see you next time.